Exclusive contract with Feilu Novel Network Novel. Apocalypse. Opening room with Yangmi wearing the apocalypse, starting with Yangmi in the same room. Your body is so hot, it's a pity to become a zombie. Please save me, as long as you save me, I can do anything. At critical moments, the system is activated. However, there's something wrong with this system. Yangmi master, I also have good friends Dili, Jingmai, Shishi. Please help them too. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1, Please save me, let me do anything. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Lying trough. These big long legs. This little waist. This big great powers. Upon waking up, Chu Feng was shocked to see a stunning beauty standing outside the window. The key is this stunning beauty, who is the young and beautiful big star demi Yangmi. Chu Feng, please. Please help me. Yangmi noticed the strange cry of zombies coming from behind. The pretty face, which had long lost its beauty, suddenly became even more frightened and fearful. Are you? Chu Feng instinctively wanted to ask the person outside the window if they were a big star. If I remember correctly, the big star should be in his 30s by now, but the person outside the window looks like they are only 18 or 19 years old. This makes Chu Feng a bit confused. I'm Yangmi, your classmate. Don't you remember me? Classmate. Yangmi. For a moment, Chu Feng suddenly felt a pain in his mind. Massive memories flooded into his mind. Originally, when Chu Feng woke up, he was dressed in a parallel world, replacing a person with the same name and surname who looked similar. And this year in the world has been very extraordinary, with many disasters occurring worldwide. Earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, bat siege, and so on. And in August, the whole world suddenly shook dramatically. Subsequently, an unknown virus emerged and the apocalypse broke out. 1/3 of humanity has turned into zombies. With the passage of time and under the attack of zombies, more and more people have become zombies. Today is the 10th day of the apocalypse outbreak, with more than half of humanity turning into zombies. The class monitor and other classmates are still alive, and Chu Feng has made great contributions. Chu Feng, you run fast. Can you help us divert the zombies later? Then we go to the convenience store to collect food and water. After that, we'll come back to pick you up. Sorry Chu Feng, the goods have already filled the car. For the sake of so many of us, why don't you sacrifice yourself? We will remember you. Chu Feng had some memories floating in his mind and couldn't help but shake his head. The original Chu Feng was really foolish. How naive. Thanks to his predecessor's efforts to help Haoren find his so-called school flower girlfriend, he helped lure away the zombies twice in a row. It's really not worth it. By the way, isn't the so-called school flower girlfriend that Haoren is longing for the beautiful girl Yangmi outside the window? The two of them got married through fingertips because their grandfathers were good friends. However, Yangmi has never admitted that she does not agree or like Haoren. That is to say, Haoren has always believed that Yangmi is his girlfriend's fiancée Hee hee. Hee hee. This is the roar of zombies. The zombies are getting closer and closer. Yangmi looked behind her in terror and said urgently to Chu Feng in her voice. Chu Feng, please help me. I'm only 18 years old, and I don't want to die yet. Now as long as you open the door and save me, I can be your girlfriend. Even you. You can do whatever you want me to do. Bang bang. Yangmi ran to Chu Feng's door and slammed it hard. The zombies behind her were getting closer and closer, and she could smell the foul smell they emitted. As the school flower goddess, Yangmi is proud and self-centered. I haven't even shaken hands with a boy. Did you just die like this? Just when Yangmi thought she was about to die. The door suddenly opened, and Chu Feng grabbed her collar and pulled her in directly. Just as the zombie was about to catch her, she was saved. Chu Feng. Thank you. Yangmi lay on the floor, looking up at Chu Feng who had just saved her life. Don't rush to thank me yet. There are quite a few zombies outside the door, and it's uncertain whether we can survive today. Chu Feng looked at the extremely hot figure on the ground. Beauty, she looked at the door that was pounded with a thud by the zombies. The wooden door cannot withstand the torment of zombies. Taking a breath, Yangmi looked at the door that could be scrapped at any moment, and then at Chu Feng, who was tall, handsome. Chu Feng, are we about to die? Sorry, if I hadn't brought the zombie over earlier. Perhaps you won't be stuck outside the door with zombies, you might live for a while longer. I hurt you. Yangmi bit her lip and said again. I said, if you save me, then I can be your girlfriend. I also said that you can do anything to me then. Yangmi looked at Chu Feng without hesitation and said seriously. Chu Feng, we're all going to die anyway. Since that's the case, what should we do? Perhaps in this way, life won't have so many regrets. Before Yangmi could finish speaking, Chu Feng had already carried her into the room inside. P.S. Seeking support from Flower Reviews. Chapter 2. This system is not correct for stems. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Bang, bang, bang. The zombie outside the door, hearing the commotion inside, frantically finished speaking and slammed the door. At this moment, Chu Feng, who has just crossed the river, is also very crazy when encountering such things. Even Yangmi, who knew she was about to die, did the same. The sound of zombies pounding and hitting the wooden door kept coming and going. After a series of zombie impacts, the wooden door not far away had already broken a fist-sized hole. With a loud bang, the hole on the wooden door became even bigger. A ferocious and terrifying female zombie felt the breath of Chu Feng, a living person, and was even more excited to rush in. After merging memories, Chu Feng was able to see with his own eyes how a group of zombies were tearing apart the living. Chu Feng knew that these zombies moved slower than normal people, but their strength was even greater. Their eyesight is not good, but their sense of smell is extremely keen. Chu Feng glanced at the zombie who was about to break through the door and rush in, and couldn't help but shudder. This zombie wearing a school uniform can vaguely distinguish his slender figure. Of course, what's important is not this, but the zombie that gives Chu Feng a familiar feeling. Isn't this just a follower of class monitor Hao Ren's hard work in search of the top school flower girlfriend Yangmi? That guy has been Hao Ren's henchman since the end of the day, helping him pursue the school flower, Yangmi, and sending flowers and milk tea. After the apocalypse, Hao Ren begged himself and other classmates to come to Yangmi's residence to search. I didn't expect that Yangmi was already in her own shape. Chu Feng lowered his head and glanced at the charming girl. It was not a woman. He couldn't help but laugh. Speaking of which, although Hao Ren was cheating on his predecessor. But now that I am Chu Feng, I naturally need to calculate this account with him well. I don't know, is he dead or alive now? I hope Hao Ren doesn't die too fast. Chu Feng is both idle now and always needs to find something to do. Yangmi, who felt like she was dying, also thought of it with Chu Feng. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Half of the zombie outside the door has already crawled in. The door and wooden planks were already overwhelmed, making a creaking sound. Chu Feng predicts a maximum of 3 minutes. He and Yangmi are both about to be eaten by zombies. It is said that crossing time requires a golden finger. Why haven't my special golden fingers come yet? As soon as Chu Feng thought of this, he heard a pleasant sound of prompts ringing in his mind. Found a matching host, now start binding. Bind 1%. 20%. 60%. The system binding is 100%, and the Doomsday God level rescue system has been successfully bound. It has been successfully bound to the host Chu Feng. System. Surprisingly obtained the system. Before the end of the day, Chu Feng had read many online novels and naturally knew what the system represented. Basically, every person who obtains a system will reach the pinnacle of their life in a short period of time. System, what is your role? Chu Feng was originally checking the system and was suddenly scolded by Yangmi. I'll go, it's so hot. Yangmi, why are you so hot? Chu Feng lowered his head and looked at Yangmi with a high fever in shock. I've been scratched by zombies before. Maybe I'm going to become a zombie. Anyway, we're going to die. You saved me again. I also want to try the feeling of being a woman. So. That's why I didn't mention this. Chu Feng. Thank you. Even if I die now, I don't have any regrets. Looking at Yangmi, who had a happy and satisfied expression on her face while also feeling a bit confused. Chu Feng slapped him directly, and if it weren't for the current discomfort, he couldn't help but recite a poem of rolling waves passing by in the east. Nima, stop sleeping. We may not necessarily die. I have a system now. By the way, the system. What is the function of the system? Nima, this system is not working properly, STEM. P.S. Seeking support from Flower Evaluations. Chapter 3 First time. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Ding dong. Host, this system is an apocalyptic god-level rescue system. As long as you hunt zombies, you can earn points. Spending points can save zombies. 100 points can be used for regular rescue. 10,000 points can be used for complete rescue. 1,000,000 points can be used for perfect rescue. Normal rescue is to resurrect a recently deceased zombie and restore it to its previous state, which is the zombie state. However, it will follow the host's instructions. Completely saved, it will return to humanity and fully obey the commands of its host. Perfect salvation, every perfect salvation will endow it with a new ability or greatly enhance its original ability. Of course, after being saved, its loyalty is definitely 100%. Chu Feng is not the kind of ruthless man who plucks birds. Now that Yangmi has become her own woman, Chu Feng naturally wants to save her as well as herself. But my own system seems unable to save Yangmi. That's not right either. Yangmi is now a quasi-zombie. My own system is for rescuing zombies. Chu Feng. My head hurts so much. I feel like I'm really going to mutate. Chu Feng, hurry up and kill me, hurry up and kill me. I don't want to become an ugly zombie, nor do I want to become a zombie and bite you. Kill me, kill me, kill me. When Yangmi was about to lose control of herself. The zombies outside the house have completely destroyed the door. Chu Feng suddenly jumped off the bed, closed the door of the room, and quickly locked it. The door of the room is not as sturdy as the door of the house. The previous door persisted for over half an hour, making it convenient for Chu Feng and Yangmi to leave no regrets. Now this door, Chu Feng probably only holds on for a few minutes. No, we must find a way to use the system now. Only in this way can we survive in this apocalyptic world. While Chu Feng was studying the system, Yangmi on the bed relied on her last bit of rationality. She took a deep glance at Chu Feng. Chu Feng. Thank you. I'll take a step first. After Yangmi finished speaking, she suddenly hit her head against the wall. Wait a minute. Bang. Yangmi, who didn't want to become an ugly zombie or a zombie, bit Chu Feng and committed suicide. Chu Feng's expression was somewhat peculiar. He now understands the divine-level rescue system he has obtained. It can be said that if Yangmi were still a person, Chu Feng might not be able to save her. But Yangmi is now a quasi-zombie. So my god-level rescue system can just come in handy. Host, you have a beginner gift package. Would you like to open it now? Open. Host, congratulations on earning 100 system points. 100 system points can restore zombies to their previous state, that is, resurrect zombies who have just died. From then on, zombies will become their loyal followers and obey them. Chu Feng looked at Yangmi, a nearly suicidal zombie with a hot and beautiful figure on the bed. Following the system's prompts, he silently said, "Save." The next moment. Ding dong. Host, are you sure you want to perform regular rescue on zombies? At present, it is 1000 points, which can only be a regular save. In the future, when there are more points, we will try other methods. Chu Feng made a decision and silently confirmed it. In the next moment, Chu Feng saw that his 1000 points were missing 100. At the same time, Yangmi, a hot and beautiful quasi-zombie who had just become her own shape, was recovering rapidly from the head she had just smashed, visible to the naked eye. P.S. Seeking support from Flower Evaluations. Chapter 4. System Upgrade. Golden Treasure Chest. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chu Feng watched helplessly as Yangmi quickly recovered to her pre-suicidal state. Nowadays, Yangmi still has fair skin and a hot figure. Her pretty face still wore a rosy and charming charm. However, her gaze appeared very dull. Hee hee. Hee hee. It seems that Yangmi at this moment has no consciousness. Did you recover your previous zombie state so quickly? Chu Feng finally understood. He spent 100 points and really saved Yangmi, the female zombie who had just died. Moreover, he clearly felt that he could command this zombie to do anything. As for her intellect and consciousness, Chu Feng had a premonition that when she completely and perfectly saved her in the future, she would definitely be pleasantly surprised by herself. Ding dong. Host, congratulations. Saving zombies for the first time, the system is starting to upgrade. Ding dong. Host, congratulations. The system upgrade has been successful and the treasure chest function has been enabled. The zombies saved by the host produce treasure chests every day. The higher the rescue level of the saved zombies, the better the rewards will be obtained by opening the treasure boxes generated every day. Having understood these situations, Chu Feng couldn't help but secretly like the system, which is amazing. The amazing system has been upgraded so quickly, and it also has such great features. This cruel end is simply heaven for myself. Chu Feng gently pinched the pretty face of the female zombie Yangmi, cold and without any warmth. However, the skin is smooth and elastic, and the feel is undoubtedly similar to that of humans. If it's summer, you don't need to turn on the air conditioning to sleep with it. A strange idea suddenly came to Chu Feng's mind. Yangmi, don't worry, I will definitely save you and restore your sanity. Complete salvation requires 10,000 points, perfect salvation requires 1,000,000 points. Now, Chu Feng only has 900 points. Ding dong. Host, system upgrade, you have obtained a golden treasure chest. May I ask if you want to claim it now? The mechanical sounds of indistinguishable men and women echoed again in Chu Feng's mind. Claim. After Chu Feng silently recited, a golden treasure chest appeared in his hand. He opened the treasure chest. Ding dong. Host, congratulations. You have obtained 10 bread and 10 bottles of pure water. Host, congratulations on obtaining a refined Tang Dao. Host, congratulations. Obtaining 100 points of strength belongs to the surname, 100 points of speed belongs to the surname, 100 points of physique belongs to the surname, and 100 points of spirit belongs to the surname. Host, congratulations on obtaining exclusive storage space of 10 cubic meters. Host, congratulations on obtaining passive abilities. Earth Blessing LV1 can gain significant strength and recovery bonuses as long as it touches the ground. Chu Feng didn't expect that there were so many rewards, and they were all quite good. After working hard for over half an hour, he was already very tired. At this moment, I was pleasantly surprised to find that my physical and mental strength were rapidly recovering. Surprisingly, Chu Feng saw the wounds on his body that had been accidentally scratched by Yangmi due to his previous intense and crazy relationship with her, and they were all recovering quickly. Chu Feng, who was stepping on the ground, clearly felt that this was his passive ability, the effect of the Earth's favor on LV1. This ability greatly enhances one's recovery ability. At the same time, Chu Feng's power also felt greatly enhanced. Chu Feng glanced at his list of surnames. Host: Chu Feng. Age: 21 years old. Strength: 210 plus 100. 100 points for an ordinary person, and an additional 100 points for Earth Blessing LV1. Speed: 201, 100 points for ordinary people. Physical fitness: 203, 100 points for ordinary people. Spirit: 208, 100 points for ordinary people. Points: 900, exclusive ability. Save Zombie LV1. Spending points can save zombies, divided into normal save, complete save, and perfect save. Currently, 10 zombies can be saved normally, and 1 can be selected for complete save. Ability: Earth favors LV1. As long as you touch the ground, you can gain significant strength and recovery bonuses currently rescuing zombies. One female zombie is being saved as a regular. The countdown to opening the daily treasure chest is 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 50 seconds. Bang bang. The zombie's movements outside the door did not stop. The door of the room was slammed open with a loud bang by the zombie. 3 or 5 zombies stood at the entrance of the cave, their faces fierce and eager to come in and eat Chu Feng. Want to eat me? I'll kill you first. In Chu Feng's hand, a refined tang sword appeared. At the same time, Chu Feng issued the first command to Yangmi, the rescued female zombie. P.S. Seeking support from Flower Evaluations. Chapter 5. Half covering, more attractive. Fight. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Yangmi, put on your clothes. A stunning beauty of national beauty, standing naked beside her. This tests a man's composure too much. The key is that it's the first battle against zombies right away, and you can't be distracted at all. Chu Feng has only traveled for over half an hour and has not killed any zombies. Don't be afraid of 10,000, just be afraid of the unexpected. And after saving Yangmi, Chu Feng vaguely felt that he could command her to do anything. Even if it's asking her to stand on the table and write love tiger oil with her butt, or even make her die, she wouldn't hesitate at all. And in fact, it is indeed so. After hearing Chu Feng's command, Yangmi indeed picked up the scattered clothes next to her and put them on. His expression was dull and his movements were a bit slow. But the power, like a zombie, has clearly become stronger. Tear and tear, the clothes are torn due to excessive force. Chu Feng originally wanted Yangmi to put on clothes to cover her graceful figure. But now, the half-hidden Yangmi is even more tempting. Cough. Chu Feng forcefully suppressed his untimely thoughts. Bang, bang, bang. Ho ho ho. The door opening in front of me is even more damaged. The zombie at the front has already infiltrated most of it. Obviously, in just 3 seconds, it will rush in and bite itself. Chu Feng did not give it a chance to rush in. Go to hell. Chu Feng, wielding an exquisite tang sword, struck hard. With the blessing of the Earth's favor ability, the power of Chu Feng far exceeds that of ordinary people. With such a fierce blow, Tang Dao was deeply cut into the depths of the zombie's head. Host, congratulations. Hunting a zombie earns you 10 points. After a moment, Chu Feng's points increased by 10, reaching 910. The zombies next to me are also not worried or afraid. These zombies have only instinct, instinctively wanting to pounce and devour humans or other living creatures. Chu Feng immediately silently recited. Save. Resurrect the small zombie that has just been chopped down. The deep blade of the zombie's head recovers at a speed visible to the naked eye. The dead zombie once again turned into a terrifying appearance, howling strangely. Chu Feng didn't know what it was calling, but he knew that from now on, this zombie would completely obey his commands. At this point, another tall zombie had already caused even greater damage to the door. Half of its body has also rushed into the door. However, this time, Chu Feng did not rush to wield his knife and kill it, but rather issue orders to the small zombie just rescued. Attack the zombies around you. In the next moment, the small zombie immediately began to pounce on its own kind. Generally, zombies do not attack each other. Only when subjected to a fatal attack will an instinctive counterattack be launched. The little zombie grabbed the tall zombie next to him 3 times, and the tall zombie was scratched and still ignored. Through the wooden door with a large hole, Chu Feng saw these situations. It seems that the power of small zombies is much greater than before, but they are still smaller than tall zombies. Chu Feng murmured, his right hand holding an exquisite tang sword, and he thrust fiercely towards the big hole at the door. The sharp and refined tang sword fiercely pierced into the head of the tall zombie. Host, congratulations on killing a zombie. Your points will increase by 10. Chu Feng drew his tang sword and silently recited, save it. In the next moment, the male zombie who had just been stabbed to death restored its zombie state at a speed visible to the naked eye. This tall zombie is the same as the previous small zombies and Yangmi. Completely obey Chu Feng's orders and arrangements. Additionally, a daily treasure chest can appear every 24 hours. The only difference is that they are both zombies, tall and small zombies, both of which are very terrifying and ugly. But Yangmi's appearance is undoubtedly ordinary, and she is still beautiful and captivating. The only difference is that Yangmi's eyes are a bit red, and she doesn't have much body temperature or intelligence. With a bang, Chu Feng opened the door directly. Outside, there are 3 zombies, 2 men and 1 woman. Faced with 3 zombies, Chu Feng had no hesitation at all. Chu Feng directly ordered the 2 zombies, 1 tall and 1 short, who were saved earlier to block in front. As for Yangmi, after all, she was already in her own shape. Unless absolutely necessary, Chu Feng didn't want her to block the gun. P.S. Thank you for the rewards from the 2 big shots, responsible for stealing the tower, and true love will forever. Thank you, 2 big shots. We will add more updates for the big shots later. By the way, I would like to request support from Flower Reviews on Chapter 6. Saving Yangmi again. Very moisturizing. Immortal. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. 2 zombies, 1 tall and 1 short, each stopped 1 zombie and released the last one. These ordinary zombies have slower speed and greater strength than ordinary people. Ordinary people, as long as they remain calm, can still deal with zombies. Chu Feng is now twice the strength, speed, physique, and spirit of an ordinary person. With the power of the Earth's favor, his strength has doubled again. Dealing with these zombies now becomes even simpler. Chu Feng lightning struck and hit the vital part of the zombie's head with a single blow. Host, congratulations. You killed a zombie and your points increased by 10. Chu Feng drew his tang sword again and said, ordinary save. Now, Chu Feng has 3 zombie henchmen besides Yangmi. This zombie stood in front of Chu Feng in a daze, making an unconscious hee-hee sound in its mouth, waiting for Chu Feng to give it an order. Chu Feng glanced at the other 2 subordinates. The 2 zombie henchmen, following Chu Feng's orders, attacked the unsaved zombies with little effect. although sharp teeth and nails have caused damage to zombies. But zombies do not feel pain or fear. Chu Feng thought for a moment and ordered his zombie henchmen to attack the opponent's head. The effect is very obvious, attacking the zombie's head quickly causes great damage to the zombie. However, in this way, the two unsaved zombies instinctively began to fight back. Tall zombies are fine, while shorter zombies are not easily injured. If I die, I'll waste 100 points, and I won't be able to claim the daily treasure chest either. Chu Feng held a delicate tang sword and quickly rushed forward, knocking out the not small male zombie's head. He worked tirelessly to eliminate the last zombie. Spending 200 points, Chu Feng saved them all and added 2 loyal zombie henchmen to himself. Currently, Chu Feng has spent 500 points to save 5 zombies. At this moment, 2 more zombies heard the commotion and wandered over. "You guys, find some weapons and attack their heads." Chu Feng gave the order and took out a bag of bread and a bottle of mineral water from the system space. "It's been almost 3 days now and I haven't had a good meal." Chu Feng is now devouring bread and drinking mineral water. Watching his 5 loyal subordinates, he quickly dealt with 2 wandering zombies. After spending 200 points again, Chu Feng's subordinates increased to 7. Chu Feng's gaze fell on Yangmi, the first female zombie he had saved. Just now, when Chu Feng asked the zombie subordinates to attack other unsaved zombies with weapons, Yangmi also joined the battle group with weapons. Perhaps because she was not completely transformed into a zombie before, her power bonus was the least. When Chu Feng didn't pay attention just now, she happened to attack a tall zombie and was mercilessly counterattacked. Now the injuries are actually among the zombies present, and they are very serious. There is a deep wound on both the neck and arms, which is shocking. After all, she is her first woman, and she is really big beauty. Chu Feng still has a special affection for Yangmi. There are still over 200 points left, let me see if my guess is accurate. Rescue Yangmi once again with ordinary actions. After silently reciting, a scene that surprised Chu Feng appeared. I saw Yangmi, who was seriously injured, recovering at a speed visible to the naked eye. Deep wounds on the neck and arms. Not long after, it had already returned to its optimal state, becoming smooth and delicate. She is truly an 18-year-old girl, very beautiful and moist. Indeed, it is similar to what I guessed. If this continues, the zombies around us are equivalent to immortals. Currently, 6 billion people worldwide, estimated to be 2 billion, have turned into zombies. There are enough zombies for Chu Feng to hunt. As long as the ability to save zombies is upgraded, then one will have more and more loyal subordinates. There are still many zombies wandering on the streets outside. As long as they sense the breath of a living person, the zombies will crazily attack, bite, and devour. Chu Feng ate another bread and drank the previous bottle of mineral water. After taking a short rest, he began to walk outside with Yangmi and 7 loyal zombie followers. Hao Ren, I hope you don't die so fast. Wait for me, be sure to wait for me. Chu Feng is not a person who refuses to seek revenge. There is still a distance between here and the school. Chu Feng believed that when he arrived at school, it would be the end of Hao Ren and others. Chu Feng, who had greatly increased his strength and led 7 loyal zombie followers, began a hunting operation. P.S. Thank you for the rewards from the 2 big shots, responsible for stealing the tower, and true love will forever. Thank you, 2 big shots. We will add more updates for the big shots later. By the way, I would like to request support from Flower Reviews on Chapter 7. Exclusive Ability Upgrade. A beautiful woman is even bigger. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Host, congratulations on killing a zombie. Your points will increase by 10. Host, congratulations on killing a zombie. Your points will increase by 10. Host, congratulations on killing a zombie. Your points will increase by 10. System prompts keep appearing. A few hours later, Chu Feng arrived at a convenient hotel with Yangmi and 7 subordinates. Just now on the road, Chu Feng had already killed dozens or hundreds of zombies. As the night grew darker, there were more and more zombies around, becoming more and more excited. Chu Feng was also a bit tired, so he immediately took his subordinates to the nearby hotel. There are actually quite a few zombies in the hotel. A female front desk zombie wearing a black small suit and a male zombie wearing security clothing. Smelling the breath of Chu Feng belonging to a living person, he immediately pounced on Chu Feng and bit him. The numerous zombies walking beside Chu Feng, acting as security guards, were immediately intercepted by Chu Feng's command, while also using simple weapons to strangely attack the heads of the unsaved zombies. They lack much intelligence, and overall their effective killing power is still relatively limited. But it's still very good as a meat shield or something. After all, he is loyal and not afraid of death or pain. Not long after, 8 zombies in the hotel lobby fell to the ground, and Chu Feng's points increased by 80 points. Now, it's getting late. Chu Feng is planning to stay in this hotel tonight, find a clean room to rest, and continue hunting zombies tomorrow. Chu Feng selected 2 burly male zombies for ordinary rescue. Immediately, Chu Feng's zombie followers reached 10. At this moment, Chu Feng's mind rang with a pleasant reminder sound from the system. Host, congratulations. Save 10 zombies, complete the achievement task of saving 10 zombies, receive a reward of 1500 points, an exquisite Tang sword, and upgrade with exclusive abilities to save zombies. At this point, Chu Feng's information became: Host Chu Feng. Age 21 years old. Strength 210 plus 100. 100 points for an ordinary person, and an additional 100 points for Earth Blessing LV1. Speed 201, 100 points for ordinary people. Physical fitness 203, 100 points for ordinary people. Spirit 208, 100 points for ordinary people. Points 1800, exclusive ability. Save Zombie LV2. Spending points can save zombies, divided into normal save, complete save, and perfect save. Currently, you can save 20 zombies normally, and choose 2 of them for complete save. While saving zombies, it will also enhance them to a certain extent. Saving zombies 10 times in a row has a chance to help them upgrade and evolve stronger. Ability. Earth favors LV1. As long as you touch the ground, you can gain significant strength and recovery bonuses currently rescuing zombies. 10 ordinary zombie rescuers. October 10th. Daily treasure chest can be opened every day. Not bad, not bad. The exclusive ability has been upgraded. Now we can have 10 more subordinates. Moreover, exclusive abilities have been upgraded, and the effects of these abilities seem to have undergone new changes. Now that she has 1,800 points, I don't know how many more saves Yangmi will have any effect. Will you help her upgrade and become stronger and more powerful? Well, it would be even better if we could restore our sanity. Chu Feng, who has read many online novels, knows that there are situations in many novels where quantitative changes bring about qualitative changes. Chu Feng glanced at the first female zombie he had saved not far away. Vaguely, Chu Feng had a good premonition. He silently recited. Ordinary saves 10 times. Chu Feng saw with his own eyes that a white light that only he could see flashed over Yangmi's body. And it blinked 10 times in a row. Immediately afterwards, Chu Feng saw that Yangmi's skin had improved. My figure has become even hotter. And the already big beauty seems to be even bigger now. Those mesmerizing long legs, which were not worth their lives, also became even more slender and charming. Of course, her killing power has also increased. Yangmi's fingers are longer and her nails are sharper. And what surprised Chu Feng the most was P.S. Thank you, 17,345 ****, for your 200 yuan reward and support. We will add more updates for you later. The more support, the more updates. Thank you to the big shots for their support. As an author, explosive liver reward. Chapter 8. Yangmi upgrades. Interesting. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. And what surprised Chu Feng the most was he felt that Yangmi's eyes seemed to be more agile. Another 10 ordinary saves can really upgrade zombies to level 2 zombies. This is a new discovery by Chu Feng. Although there is a certain chance of this, Yangmi has indeed become a level 2 zombie now. Moreover, Chu Feng could feel that if he continued to upgrade, Yangmi would not be able to fully recover her sanity for long. Besides, if this continues, Yangmi is afraid that she will become more and more beautiful and bigger. I'm afraid it will turn into a top-notch cow. The picture is too beautiful. Chu Feng dare not think about it anymore. If we say, among the top 10 zombie henchmen, Yangmi is the weakest. So now, she has jumped to become the most powerful one. Chu Feng gave his newly acquired exquisite Tang sword to the second-level zombie Yangmi, allowing her to serve as his personal guard. He continued walking upstairs with these 10 loyal zombie followers. There were still scattered zombies upstairs, and Chu Feng spent some time dealing with them. Chu Feng's points have increased by 100 again. Not long after, Chu Feng found a room and found rice, as well as a gas tank. After fusing memories, I feel like I haven't eaten rice for a long time. Seeing these, Chu Feng couldn't help but brighten his eyes. There used to be no bread, but now there are plenty of bread and water. But now that Chu Feng sees the rice, he doesn't want to eat bread anymore. Not long after, Chu Feng even found vegetables, although not very fresh, they were still good. I heard that Yangmi's father, the school flower, is a chef at a 5-star hotel, and Yangmi's cooking skills are also very impressive. Thinking of this, Chu Feng looked at Yangmi. Yangmi, can you cook? Forget it, whether you ask now or for nothing. It's better to upgrade later. Chu Feng would simply cook instant noodles and let him stir fry and cook for himself. Forget it, let's order takeout. It's just that this is not the 21st century, the world is now the apocalypse. I can't even order takeout. By the way, when it comes to takeout, I remember one thing. Haoren had mentioned before that his cousin and sister-in-law had a restaurant nearby. Before the apocalypse, business was very good. At the beginning of the apocalypse, they were still on the phone. Haoren's cousin and sister-in-law may not have died yet. And Haoren, who abandoned himself for taking the supplies, may have gone to find his cousin and sister-in-law. Chu Feng immediately sneered. If you rush to school now, the journey is a bit long and it won't be a matter of time. But on this street, it's not difficult to find his cousin and sister-in-law who run a restaurant. And maybe I don't need to personally step in. Chu Feng led his zombie followers along the way and hunted down many zombies. He has conducted experiments to have his own zombie henchmen walk alongside other unsaved zombies. As long as there is no strong attack, they will be safe and sound. It would be perfect to let one's own zombie hands explore the way. Anyway, as long as there are points, then one's zombie followers are almost immortal. Chu Feng arrived at the window, and with the blessing of the Earth's blessing ability, he improved significantly in all aspects. In terms of vision, hearing, endurance, and other aspects, it also far exceeds that of ordinary people. He stood tall and looked down at the streets, where there were still many terrifying zombies swaying. Occasionally, mice or other things caused some movement. The surrounding zombies instinctively rushed over in a swarm. Can I see where there is a restaurant downstairs? At night, there were no electric lights, and transportation, electricity, communication, and so on were all paralyzed. After all, it has been 10 days since the end of the world. It's a bit unclear from a distance, but it seems like there's a restaurant diagonally across from downstairs. Shouldn't it be this one? It seems that Hao-ren once said that the restaurant opened by his cousin and sister-in-law is diagonally opposite a hotel. Chu Feng remembered these things and immediately led his 10 zombie subordinates downstairs. The lion fights the rabbit with all its might. Along the way, Chu Feng saved several tall and powerful zombies. Even the small zombies from before were directly eliminated by Chu Feng. Anyway, Yangmi is her first woman, already in her own shape, and holds a special position in Chu Feng's heart. The rest of these zombie henchmen die as soon as they die, which doesn't matter to Chu Feng. Under the command of Chu Feng, Yangmi and 2 tall zombies had already walked through the group of zombies. Arrived at the entrance of the restaurant. At this moment, the scroll gate has been closed and locked, and even the second-level zombie Yangmi cannot be pulled for a moment. However, Chu Feng noticed a figure flashing by the window. Haren shouldn't be right here, right? Hahaha, that would be interesting. P.S. Seeking support from Flower Evaluations. Chapter 9. Shocked Cousin-in-Law. Becoming someone else's woman. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In the restaurant, Wu Jinlian secretly glanced at the window. Oh my god. There are so many zombies. It's been 10 days now, why hasn't anyone come to save us yet? The food in the restaurant is gone, and if it continues like this, people will die. Young Wu Jinlian doesn't want to die yet. She is only 25 years old now and has only been married for a year. This year, the restaurant they opened had a good business and earned a lot of money. I have been busy making money and have not had time to enjoy life. I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. Wu Jinlian was trembling behind the window. Husband Wang Dagong, hiding behind the kitchen door. He opened the door a crack. Dare not speak, afraid of attracting zombies to smash the door. I just hooked my finger and asked Wu Jinlian to come and tell him about the situation outside. Anyway, as long as there is any movement outside, Wang Dagong, who is quite rough, won't come out on his own. Just let his wife Wu Jinlian come out to check the situation. If there is danger, Wang Dagong will immediately close the kitchen door. As for his wife Wu Jinlian, if you die, then die. Anyway, it's already the end of the world. As long as there's food and water, there's no fear of women. Wang Dagong hooked his finger, and Wu Jinlian immediately climbed back to the kitchen door. What's going on outside? Many zombies. Previously, a guy entered the hotel across from him surrounded by a group of zombies. The zombies around are hovering around because of these movements. Wang Dagong gritted his teeth in hatred towards this and cursed in his heart countless times. At this moment, he couldn't help but curse again, it must be that bastard in the afternoon. Wu Jinlian's eyes rolled and she said, "Husband, you said that person is so powerful. If we let him save us, will we be saved? Let him save us." Wang Dagong thought carefully and said, "This is a good idea. Anyway, we don't have much food left now. If we continue to stay here, we will only starve to death. If I could follow him in the future, maybe I could still survive. And, if we can get his way of controlling which zombies. So we can directly kill him. In the future, this world will be our world." Wang Dagong can imagine at this moment that he controls millions of zombies. Then she was surrounded by various beautiful women, doing whatever she wanted. That kind of life is simply not too enjoyable. Wu Jinlian shook her head and said, "Husband, that guy may not necessarily save us. And even if he saves us, he definitely won't tell us how he controls which zombies." Wang Dagong nodded and sneered. "I have a solution." Wang Dagong leaned in his wife's ear and whispered, "Jinlian, you can ask for help at the window then. If he is willing to save us, then I will give you to him. Anyway, it's also the end of the world now, and having someone in that little notebook doesn't make much difference. When the time comes, you will follow him and become my woman." Then find a way to obtain his control over the zombies. Wait until we find a solution, then let's kill him. No, killing him would be too cheap for him. After all, he had already slept with my wife at that time, so let's turn him into a zombie and control him. Wu Jinlian's face was shocked and unbelievable. Husband, you made me his woman. Why are you so embarrassed? What's so embarrassing about it? My eyes closed and I just opened them. Wang Dagong reassured Wu Jinlian that once he got what he wanted, he would make that guy feel like he was going to die. At this moment, the two of them heard movement in the rolling shutter. Someone is pulling up the roller shutter. It shouldn't be a zombie, zombies only know how to smash doors. They don't have a mind and won't know how to pull the door up. So, what's going on outside is not zombies, but people. Thinking of this, Wang Daong and Wu Jinlian looked at each other one after another. Jinlian, remember what I said to you? Did you hear me? Wu Jinlian instinctively shook her head and said, Husband, I don't want to. Jinlian, if you don't want to, then I'll kill you now. Wang Dagong glared at Wu Jinlian and said fiercely. Hurry up to the window and see if it's any guy. If so, quickly seek help. Isn't it just letting you sleep with other men? What a simple thing. P.S. Seeking support from Flower Evaluations. Chapter 10. Chopping melons and vegetables. It can satisfy you. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chu Feng is certain that there is someone inside the restaurant, but he is not sure if there is Hao Ren inside. I hope Hao Ren is inside. Chu Feng smiled and headed towards the restaurant with 10 zombies gathered around him. The surrounding zombies will not attack the zombie subordinates saved by Chu Feng. But for Chu Feng, they instinctively start attacking. 10 zombies are all the most loyal body shields. Chu Feng lit up these zombie henchmen and helped himself block the attack. Let them hold weapons while attacking the heads of these zombies. The battle is on the verge of breaking out. Yangmi, don't pull the door open. Take your tang sword and cut these people's necks. The neck is more fragile than the head of a zombie. Killing zombies is also faster. Chu Feng starts and ends with a knife in his hand. The zombies obstructed by their subordinates were cut down by Chu Feng with a tang sword, one after another. Host, congratulations on killing a zombie. Your points will increase by 10. Host, congratulations on killing a zombie. Your points will increase by 10. Host, congratulations on killing a zombie. Your points will increase by 10. At the restaurant window, Wu Jinlian watched as Chu Feng killed him in all directions, shocked beyond measure. The former chef of the restaurant mutated into a zombie. At that time, he and Wang Dagong used their strength to kill the zombie chef. She deeply knows how powerful a zombie is and how difficult it is to kill a zombie. This man is really amazing. If I could follow him, I would definitely be able to survive better in this apocalypse. Wu Jinlian, who was originally very unwilling to her husband Wang Dagong's previous proposal, now has a new idea. She watched helplessly as Chu Feng killed more than 10 zombies, feeling excited and stunned for a moment. At this moment, she was even more shocked to find that a young and beautiful girl was also very impressive. Holding the same knife, he killed many zombies. And she's not far from the window. This girl is so beautiful. And I feel like she's a bit familiar. I remember. Isn't this the school flower goddess that Wang Dagong's cousin Hao Ren has been longing for? It seems that Hao Ren also said that it was his grandfather and the girl's grandfather who arranged a baby kiss. Wu Jinlian immediately remembered Yangmi's name and saw the zombies outside the window, about to be hunted down. She quickly leaned over the window and shouted, Yangmi, Yangmi, help me. Yangmi only obeyed Chu Feng's orders, and as for the others, she simply turned a deaf ear. In the restaurant, Wang Dagong, hiding behind the kitchen door, was inexplicably angry. You stupid woman, what are you shouting blindly? If you call all the zombies over, see if I don't kill you. Wang Dugong ran over cursing and slapped Wu Jinlian with a straight face. Don't hit. We're saved. Wang Dugong looked at the situation outside and was immediately equally shocked and unbelievable. Oh my god, is that guy so powerful? So many zombies outside the window were all killed by him. He really can control zombies. If I can have this ability, then the whole world is my the final say. Wang Dugong grabbed Wu Jinlian's hair and lifted her head. Remember what I told you. Be his woman and gain his trust. Then, from where he was, we found a way to control the zombies. Then I will help you make his life worse than death. Wu Jinlian couldn't bear the pain and nodded to show that she knew. In the apocalypse, many people's personalities have undergone significant changes. There are no moral or legal constraints now, and the evil in our hearts is infinitely magnified. Wu Jinlian patted the window and shouted loudly. Please, help me. The restaurant has run out of food, I don't want to die. As long as you save me. Wu Jinlian glanced at her husband and then said to Chu Feng outside the window again. As long as you save me. No matter what I'm asked to do, I can satisfy you. P.S. Reward and update the leader responsible for stealing the tower. Thank you to the leader of Ulagan for his support in urging for change tickets seeking support from flower evaluations.